The flexibility to call an Azure function within your Azure Logic App workflow will let you use the computing power of functions in orchestration with other Azure and third-party services. Now I will start triggering my workflow by an Office 365 trigger. So I'll go for Office 365. And the trigger will be when we receive an email. I will add a new step and initialize a variable. I will call it email body. Now the type will be string and the value will be the body of the email. So I will save. I'll try to send an email for the given email. And try to trigger our workflow. I've received the email. I'll go back to the overview. Okay, if we will go to our execution details, we will see that the value of the string is a complete HTML that include the HTML content as well the original body of the email. Now suppose I want to use the body of the email for some analysis, just like to call a cognitive services or other string processing. So for sure I should trim all the HTML components and have only the original body of the email. So to do this, actually there's a ready function within Azure Logic App, so can do for this function, but I'll try to call my own function to see how we can embed an Azure function within the execution of your workflow. So I go back to the designer. Okay, so before initiating the value of the body of the email, I have to call an Azure function that can do the HTML trimming for us. Now I already developed a function that can do this job. So I will go to the function apps that I already have. Now I have an HTTP trigger that receive a parameter called name as a string, and here we are applying a regular expression pattern. So once we have any of the matching regular expression, I will replace it by an empty string, and this will guarantee to remove the HTML content from the given string. So we can test it before applying the function within our Azure Logic App. So I will go to the test. So suppose we have this example. I'm sending the name parameter to be an HTML tags and a hello world. So once we try to test this, so the output will be just the given string without the HTML tags. So I will go back to my Logic app and try to call this Azure function. So I will add an action. I will look for an Azure function. And I will select our HTTP trigger. I will pass the parameter. So the parameter, I should send the name, and the value will be the body of the email. Now I will change the value assigned to the initialize variable to be the output of the HTTP triggered action. So I will go to the body and select the body of the output of the HTTP trigger. So it's saved. I will send another email. Okay, I'll go to the overview and run the workflow. We have the run. succeeded. So if we go back to the run details, we'll see that the input for the HTTP trigger was the parameter name and the body of the email. The output is the extracted one. So when we initialize the variable, we assigned it just the trimmed string. So this is how you can embed your HTTP Azure functions within your workflow execution.